Who's first?
Caesar.
Caesar.
The Ides of March are come.
I, Caesar, but not gone.
Hail Caesar, read the schedule.
Tribunus both desire you all erudite. This is my humble suit.
Oh Caesar, read mine first, for mine's a suit.
And he means sweet words. Low crooked curtsies and base spaniel fawning. Thy brother, by decree, is banished. And if thou dost bend and pray and fawn for him, I spurn thee like a cur out of my way. Now Caesar doth not wrong, nor without cause will he be satisfied.
Is there no grace more worthy than my own, to sound more sweetly in great Caesar's ear, for the repelling of my banished brother?
I kiss thy hand, but not in flattery, Caesar. Oh wait, no. Desiring that thy public claimed may have an immediate freedom of repelling.
What, Brutus?
Who's Cassius?
Wait, I'm Cassius? Dang it. Pardon, Caesar. Pardon, Caesar, pardon. As low as to thy foot thou, Cassius, fall, to beg thy enfranchisement from public timber.
I could be well moved, if I were as you. If I could pray to move, prayers would move me. But I am constant as a northern star, of whose true fixed and resting quality there is no fellow in the firmament. The skies are painted with unnumbered sparks. They are all fire, and everyone doth shine. But there is but one in all doth hold his place. So in the world 'tis furnished well with men, and men are flesh and blood and apprehensive. Yet in the number I do know but one, that unassailable holds on his right, unshaked of motion, and that I am he. Let me a little show it, even in this, that I was constant Kimber should be banished, and constant do remain to keep him so.
Oh Caesar.
Hence, wilt thou lift up Olympus?
Great Caesar.
Doth not Brutus bootless kneel?
Guys, it's my first line.
Woo!
Yes, for me.
Wait, what? Oh,
I thank you.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, we're over here.
We have to say
You
your
have
name.
mine.
That's too brutal.
Brutus.
And to Brutus, then false Caesar.
Liberty, freedom, tyranny is dead.
Oh,
Heads
I'm
proclaimed,
calling
died
it.
on the
Get up.
streets.
Some to the common populace and cry out, liberty, freedom, and enfranchisement.
People and senators, be not frightened, fly not, stand still. Ambition's debt is paid.
Where?
There.
Oh. Go to the pulpit, Brutus. And Cassius, too.
Where is Publius?
Here, quite confounded with the mutiny.
With me. Stand fast together, lest some friends of Caesar should chance.
Talk not of standing, Publius. Good cheer. There is no harm indeed to your person, nor to no Roman else. So tell them, Publius.
And then leave us. Publius, least that the good people rushing on us should do your age some mischief.
Do so, and let no man abide indeed, but we do Doras.
Hey, Mr. Brody, sir.
I think so.
Okay,
Where is Antony?
fled to his house amazed. Men, wives, and children stare, cry out, and run as it were doomsday.
Fates, we will know your pleasure, that we shall die, we know. Tis is the time, and drawing days out, and men stand upon.
Why he that curs off 20 years of life cuts off so many years of fearing death.
Grant them, and then is death and grants then, and then is death a benefit. So we are Caesar's friends that have abridged him this time of fearing death. Stoop, Romans, stoop, and let us bathe our hands in Caesar's blood up to the elbows, and smear our swords in blood. Then we walk forth, and even in the marketplace, waving our red weapons high o'er our heads, let us cry, peace, freedom, and liberty.
Stop then and wash. How many ages hence shall this our lofty scene be acted over, in states unborn, at accents yet unknown?
How many times shall Caesar bleed in sports, and now that Pompey's Bessie lies along, no warriors than the dust.
So oft as that shall be, so often shall the not of us be called, the men that gave their country liberty.
What, shall we forth?
Aye, every man away. Brutus shall lead, and we will grace his heels with the most boldest and best hearts of Rome.
Soft. Who comes here?
Hola,
a friend of Antony's.
Hola, Brutus. Did you, master, bid me kneel? Thus did Mark Antony bid me fall down. Oh, shoot, I got a lot. And being pronounced thus, he bade me say Brutus is noble, wine, valiant, and honorous. Caesar was master bold, royal, and loving. Say I love Brutus, I honor him. Say I feared Caesar, honored him, and loved him. If Brutus will would save that Antony, my safety come to him and be resolved. How Caesar has deserved to lie in death, Mark Antony shall not rob Caesar dead.
Come on. You have a long ways to go.
Stop. So, all of Brutus living, but will follow the fortunes and affair of noble Brutus. Through the hazards of this unstood state, with all the true faith, so say my master Antony!
Well done, Lord. Why, master, he is wise and valiant Roman. I never thought him worse. I tell him, so please come to him unto this place. He shall be satisfied, and my honor depart untouched.
I feel him! Receive me!
Yeah, go. I know that we shall have him well to friend.
I wish we may, but yet I have a mind that fears him much, and my misgiving still falls completely to the purpose.
Here comes Antony. Welcome, Mark Antony.
Oh, me. Okay. Almighty Caesar, thou lie so low. Are all the conquest, glorious triumphs, spoils, shrunk to this measure? Fare thee well. I know not, gentlemen, what you intend. Who else must be let blood? Who else is rank? If I myself there is no honor so fit as Caesar's death's hour, nor no instrument of half that worth as those your swords. Make rich with the most noble blood of all this world. I do beseech ye, if you bear me hard. Now, whilst your pupil hands do wreck and smoke, fulfill your pleasures, live 1,000 years. I shall not find myself so apt to die. No place will please me so, no men or death, as here by Caesar and by you cut off, the choice and master prince of this age.
Oh, Antony, beg not your death of us. Thou now we must appear bloody and curl, as our hands and this our presence acts. You see we do. You see you do, but our hands and this the bleeding of businesses we have done. Our hearts you see not, they're pitiful and pity to the general of Rome. Does not in this deed for Caesar, for you part to your swords have leaden points. Mark Antony, your arms is in strength of malice, and our hearts of brothers' temper do not receive you with all kind love, through thoughts and reverence.
Your voice shall be as strong as any man's in the disposing of your dignities.
Only be patient till we have sent the multitudes, besides them with fear, and then we will deliver you the cause why I that did love Caesar when I struck him, have this proceeded.
I doubt not of your wisdom. Let each man render me of his bloody hand. First, Marcus Brutus, will I shake with you. Next, Cassius Casca, do I take your hand?
Not Casca. I'm
Cassius.
Cassius. Oh.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Casca.
Now, Decius Brutus, yours. Milius, yours. Sina and my valiant Casca, yours. Through last, not least, in love yours, good Tribunus. Gentlemen all, as what shall I say? My credit now stands on such slippery ground that one of two bad ways you must consent me, that either a coward or flatterer. Thus I did love Caesar, oh 'tis true. If then thy spirit look upon us now, shall it not grieve thee deeper than thy death? To see thy Anthony making his peace, shaking the bloody fingers of thy foes, most noble in the presence of my corps. Had I as many eyes as thou hast wounds, weeping as fast as thy stream forth the blood, it would become me better than to close in terms of friendship with thy enemies. Pardon me, Julius. Here waste thou brave heart. Here this thou fall, and here thy hunters stand. Sign in thy spoil, and crimsoned in the leaf. O word that waste the forest to this heart. And this indeed, O world, the heart of thee, how like a deer stricken by many princes thou'st thy here lie.
Mark Antony?
Pardon me, someone.
Cassius.
The enemies of Caesar shall say this, then in a friend, if it's cold modesty.
I blame you not for praising Caesar so, but what compact me and you to have with us? Will you be pricked in number of our friends, or shall we on not depend on you?
Therefore I took your hands, but was indeed swayed from the point by looking down on Caesar. Friends, am I with you all and love you all, upon this hope that you shall give me reason, why and wherein Caesar was dangerous.
Or else, where this is a savage, especially our reasons are so full of good regard, where you, Antony, the son of Caesar, should be satisfied.
That's all I seek, and am moreover suitor that I may produce his body to the marketplace. What? Okay. And in the pulpit, as becomes a friend, speak in the order of his funeral.
You shall, Mark Antony.
Brutus, a word with you? You know not what you do. Do not consent. That Antony speak in his funeral. Know you how much the people may be moved by that which he will utter.
By your pardon, will myself until the public list, and show to reason for our Caesar's death. What Antony shall speak, I will present him. He speaks by leaving it, and by permission, and that we are contented. Caesar shall have all true writs and lawful ceremonies. I shall advantage more than do us wrong.
I know not what may fall. I like it not.
Mark Antony here. Take Caesar's body. You shall not in funeral speech blame us, but speak all good you can desire of Caesar, and say you don't by our permission. Else shall you not have any hand at all about his funeral. And you shall speak in the same pulpit whereto I am to go, after my speech is ended.
I do desire no more. Oh, be it so. I do desire no more.
Prepare the body then. Follow us.
Okay, is that it?